Steps 1 through 6 we're already done. So I'm going to start at the head, and I'm going to check DCAT BTLS while I'm checking for bleeding on my hands. And then I'm going to move to the neck. And then to the shoulders. Is there any pain there?
No.
Okay. Is there any pain?
Nope.
Any pain when I do that? Okay. And now I'm gonna look for observations of the chest, doing DCAT BTLS. And then we're gonna move to the arms. Any pain? I'm gonna check the pulse and do PMS. Can you feel me? Touch your fingers. What finger am I touching?
My thumb.
Okay. And you're gonna move to the other side. Any pain there?
No.
Okay. And you're gonna check the pulse again. And then PMS. What finger am I touching?
My thumb.
Okay. Can you move your fingers? Okay. And then you're gonna go back and check the abdomen. You're checking for distension. Is there any pain? There's no bleeding. And then you're gonna move to the pelvis. Any pain here?
Nope.
Okay, then you're gonna move to the legs. Any pain?
No.
There's no bleeding. Any pain when I do that? No bleeding, no pain. And you're gonna move down to the feet, and you're checking the pulse. Can you look at your toes? What toe am I touching?
My pinky.
Okay, and then on the other foot, checking the pulse. And then can you wiggle your toes? And what toe am I touching?
My pinky.
Okay.
Apices. So I want you to find your patient's clavicle going right above and listen on a complete inspiration, expiration, going back over to the other side, and then dropping down on the skin. And then going to the bases, which you'll find underneath. And the posterior chest. You can listen to the apices posteriorly as well. I didn't start as high, but just reiterating, you can go right above the scapula and start high, especially if you don't hear well in the anterior chest, and then come down. There you go. And make sure you verbalize, because I did not in the video, that you're assessing nail beds before you do your capillary refill.
Okay, we're going to start the assessment with the head. Keep in mind that this is one single assessment on one patient and one moment in time. Your assessment will vary considerably on your individual patients. Considering that I've already done the history and I've already introduced myself to the patient and washed my hands, we will begin with the head. Any tenderness in your scalp, sir?
No.
Okay. Head appears to be normal cephalic, no tenderness on palpation, no masses or indentations noted. Hair is clean, thick, evenly distributed. I'm going to look at the back of your scalp, sir. No obvious lice or lesions or infestations are appreciated. His facial features appear to be symmetric. There are several flesh tone macules scattered throughout the face, tan in color. Can you raise your eyebrows, puff out your cheeks, grin and bare your teeth, and furrow your brow, and squeeze your eyes tight, really shut? Okay. Cranial nerve 7 is intact. I'm going to have you close your eyes, and I'm going to touch your face with a little cotton ball. I want you to close your eyes and just tell me when you feel this. Just say now when you feel it.
No. 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 No.
Cranial nerve 5 is intact. I'm going to have you open and close your jaw. Again. Okay. TMJ is without clicking or popping. Do you have any tenderness when I percuss over your forehead here?
No, ma'am.
Or over your sinuses here? No tenderness with percussion over frontal or maxillary sinuses. And that completes the head and face evaluation.
Ms. Helpert, I realized that we forgot, well, not we, I forgot to check your pedal pulses. And I did get your radial pulse, but I need to check your brachial pulse. So, but for now, I'm gonna check your pulses in your feet. Thank you. Sorry that we forgot that part.
No problem.
I forgot that part.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So next we're going to do gastrointestinal. So if you just like to lay down. Perfect. And do you have any pain or anything in your stomach? Have you had any changes in diet lately? Do you have any nausea? No diarrhea? Okay. So I'm just going to start by listening to your bowels first. I'll listen to each for 10 seconds unless I hear a sound, and then I'll move on, okay? And I will start in the right lower quadrant. Perfect. And now if it's okay with you, I'm just going to start with a light palpation, and then I'll move to a deep, okay? Any pain there? Any pain there? Perfect. Perfect, okay. And if you don't mind me asking when your last bowel movement was?
This morning.
This morning? Okay, and did it have any problem with excreting the stool at all?
No.
And could you describe the consistency and the color?
It was brown, long, smooth.
Solid?
Yes.
Perfect. And do you have any unusual discharge or odor at all right now?
No.
Okay, and when was the last time that you voided?
This morning as well.
Okay, and there was no odor for that as well? Okay, and did you experience any burning or itching while you were voiding?
No.
And what color, kind of color was it?
A yellowish.
Okay, perfect. So, just with that, I am going to do a musculoskeletal assessment. So if you could just stand for me. Okay, so we're just going to go up and in front. Okay, and legs up. Again, perfect. And then extend. Extend. And can you even tilt your head side to side for me? Perfect. And does it hurt if you lift your arm? Does it hurt when you move this shoulder or this shoulder? Okay, all the joints don't look like there's any redness or any edema at all, and no pain is being experienced by the patient. Would you mind just standing up and walking a few steps for me and then coming back? Perfect. And no pain doing that as well? Awesome. Okay, and while I was doing the assessments, I noticed that your skin had no overwhelming moisture. It was pink, dry, no lesions or swelling anywhere.